Hello again, Eben Pinion here with another knife review for you. And today, as you can see, the knife comes from Spyderco. And it's the most famous Spyderco knife. Well, as far as probably reviews goes. And it's the Tenacious. So, opening it up. Got the knife, and here's the little product information warranty guide. But put that aside, I'll talk about the Tenacious. So this is a very popular knife by Spyderco, and it's a Chinese-made knife. And it's basically, you know, if you can't, in my opinion, if you can't afford a Benchmade Griptilian or a Kershaw Blur, you have two choices. You have the Spyderco Tenacious or the Ontario Rat 1. I mean, all four of those knives are great EDC knives. Of course, the Ontario Rat 1's more the larger, I think, of all four of them. But this is a really nice knife, and so getting into it, these are G10 scales over full stainless steel liners, and the liners have been milled out to save weight. It comes with a 4-position pocket clip, and I got the blackened version. I'm not sure what the coating is. I don't think it's tungsten DLC. It's probably titanium nitride or maybe Teflon. But the knife has the usual Spidey hole. There we go. And the blade is under 3.5 inches. And it is their classic leaf shape or drop point blade design, full flat grind. And the edge runs all the way to the handle. And there's nice jimping up here. And it's pretty ergonomic for your hand, fits well in the hand. And there's a lanyard hole right here. And it is a liner lock. It's hard to see since it's all black, but nice liner lock for it. It's a really nice EDC knife, and like the Ontario Rat 1, you can get this pretty inexpensively depending on where you look. The only downside to this, my particular knife anyway, is that it doesn't center. And as you can hear, maybe you can hear that sound of it kind of rubbing. But I mean, it deploys pretty good once you get the hang of it. It has bronze washers, I believe, right in the pivot. From what I can tell, anyway, from what I can see. Anyway, this is a really nice knife. I really like this knife. And if you were going to ask me, do I like it better than my Ontario Rat 1? I don't know. That's a toughie. They're both very nice, inexpensive EDC knives. Now, the blade steel on this is 8CR13 MOV. It's basically the Chinese version of Japanese AUS8 or American 440B. So, not the greatest of steels, but not the worst either. It's a good budget steel, put it that way. So it has decent corrosion resistance and edge retention and strength. But for, you know, your usual EDC knife, this isn't bad. It's not a bad steel. And of course you have, on my version, this extra coating which will help with corrosion resistance. And you can get this knife, you can get it in partially serrated, fully serrated, full planeage like I have, or you can get it in a satin finish or the black version. If you get it in satin finish, the blade is satin finish, the steel liners are satin finish, I guess you could say, and so is the pocket clip. get it in the blackened version, everything's blacked out. So, but anyway, it's a very nice, affordable knife, and I highly recommend it, especially if you can't afford, like the first two I said, the Griptilian from Benchmade or the Blur from Kershaw, which are, you know, for me anyway, they're like the higher end EDC knives. I mean, they're made of better steel and they do cost more, but you know, if you're just looking for a good all-around EDC knife, this or the Ontario Rat 1 are definitely the knives to go with. They're excellent knives. So that is my review of Spyderco Tenacious. Thank you for watching. God bless.